Hello everyone, my name is Gussie Warren of UFO Sightings Daily.com. Today I'm looking at the dwarf planet Ceres. This planet has been largely ignored by NASA. They've been trying to not discuss the lights on the planet's surface. They've been trying not to show it to us. And I found a photo, and here it is. It's at this URL if you're interested in it. Just go to this URL, pause the video here. If you're interested in it, you can go check that out. The actual photo looks about this big. It is, let me make it smaller. Okay, this is the actual photo. And I chose this photo because the light is actually smaller here, which means the chance that NASA is going to blur it out so we can't see any detail is much smaller than if it was big. If it was big, if the lights were big, then they're going to blur a lot, and it's impossible to get any detail. So I took a farther away one, and I was right. As you see right here, there is detail. You can see the detail of these smaller structures here, but here there's a cube-like detail all the way around. And on the moon, when I was exploring on the moon before, this is related. When I was exploring on the moon, I found about 40 or 50 structures made of a reflective substance. I can only say like a two-way piece of glass. And when you look at that with a camera on your computer screen, this is what you saw, a big, blurry, light area. You can no longer see the glass pyramid. Yes, I found one or two glass pyramids, kind of small, but they were glass. And I found a couple other structures, like a face made of this glass-like stuff. But when you take a photo of it, it's just like this, okay? Here in Taiwan, we have cars, and they sometimes try to cheat the photo machines along the freeway. Well, people sometimes will break the law and take a spray can of this cheating spray, which when you put it over it, when the camera takes a photo of it, it cannot see it. All it sees is a bright light, just like this. It can't read what's behind that light. What I'm saying is aliens did this on purpose. They made the structures out of this form so it's hard for them to be photographed, hard for them to be recorded, and it actually is a smart way. If they're going to live for a very long time, it will help protect them from enemies, possible. So check this out. It's very interesting. Let me show you how I did it. You had a lot of patience if you got this far, 2 minutes into the video. Let me show you how I did it. Here is the full photo itself. Let me show you the photo program. This is the photo program right here. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Okay, this is the photo program. It's called Photoscape. Right here is for the Mac computer. I'm on the iMac right now. It's about 7 months old. And I just pick up and drop the photo in just like that. And it is, like I said, from this website. This is the photo I'm using. Pause the video there if you need to use it. Now I'm going to go to make this a little smaller so you can see that right here I need to enlarge it to bring in, there we go. And now bring it back here. Let's go over to this button. It's adjust. It's the second one over. Then you come down to brightness and color. You can't go to auto levels. That will screw everything up. See what happens? Push cancel. Come down here to brightness and color. You can do sharpening, but it really doesn't help. You want to come down here. So you see brighten, darken, deepen, vibrance, darken, highlights. Now focus on this one right here, people. If you want to do what I'm doing to see if it's real or not, if you want to do this with other photos, fine, but use darkening highlights. Watch this. Okay. Apply. Ooh, we got a little bit of detail over there, don't we? All right. Brightness again. Darkening highlights. All the way to 150. Come down here. Push apply. We're getting some cubism, isn't there? It looks like a cube-like structure of a very reflective material. Do it again. I don't think it's enough, do you? Now that's pretty cool. That's very interesting. See if we can make that a little bigger there. I would like to have a little bit more detail, but as you see, there is now some lines becoming more apparent. This little cube, white cube here, and there's like cube shadows all throughout this big structure here. So it doesn't really look like a ship, but it's probably a structure that can move from place to place. I imagine if they're very intelligent, they want to have portable structures, kind of like a camper moving from place to place. Let's do it again. Let's get some more detail. Okay, darkening, highlights, apply. We're getting some pretty good stuff here, aren't we? Okay, you can see a lot of detail around the edges here. Now this is the actual shape of the object, people. This is the shape that NASA does not want you to see. Let's do it. Let's see, can I go? Let's see, let's go here, do it again. Darkening, highlights, see what happens. Apply. Ooh, that was a little bit too dark, wasn't it? It's a little bit darker than I would have liked. I think we overdid it. So what we want to do is undo, right down here. Undo. Okay, that's about perfect, I believe. Okay, and push save. Boom. It just saved it. And that's what I wanted to show you, was how to do this. Okay, I didn't just make this photo out of nowhere. This one's slightly different than the one I did earlier. Okay, no, that's not the one I did earlier. That's the other one. Here we are. Okay, so you can compare and contrast the two different ones right there, and it's kind of amazing. This one is about the same, but I made it larger so you could see it better. Okay, let's just look at this one and focus on it. How big can I make it? Well, right there, totally lost all the focus on it. What's the point? But you can see there is a structure here. There is a structure. It is unusual, and these smaller things are also structures, and there's probably some kind of connectors to them. I saw gray tunnel-like connectors on the moon going from building to building. You can't see it here because it's so dark. I had to darken just to see this object. Okay, check it out sometime. My name's Scott C. Waring of UFOSightsDaily.com. Please thumbs up this video if you like it, and I will keep an ear and eye open to new information about Ceres, and I'll try to let you know as soon as I can find something new about it. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day.